Hey guys, it's Heather, the Crochet Witch, and I was not tagged in this, but I think last time I did this, I got super excited and I jumped the gun before anybody tagged me because I really wanted to do it, and I want to do this one more. So, since a couple people that have done it, I think Terry from the Yarn Joy podcast has done it, and she tagged anybody that wanted to do it. And that's me. So I am doing the fall tag questions, and I have a couple people to tag afterwards. But honestly, like, fall is my season, so I had to do this. I really wanted to participate and everything. So yeah. Anyway, so for the questions, there's a category of this or that questions, and then there's like actual question and answer questions. So the first category is this or that, and the first question is apple cider or hot chocolate. And I like both, but I would definitely say hot chocolate. I don't know if it's a chain everywhere or if it's just like a chain like around my corner of Michigan or what, but do you guys have Big B coffees? Because they have right now what I call happiness in a cup that is apple cider. It's caramel apple cider. You can get it hot or iced or frozen, I think, any of the ways that they usually come, but I always get it hot. And it is seriously like on contact happiness. It's the best thing I've ever had. But in general, I'm a hot chocolate girl. I don't drink tea, I don't drink coffee, but I love hot chocolate. Primarily I only drink Diet Pepsi or water, but out of hot drinks, hot chocolate. 2 is Thanksgiving or Halloween. Halloween all the way. Thanksgiving's fine, Thanksgiving's great, but except for my in-laws, I don't have family anymore, so like not really. My sister does her own thing with her boyfriend and her mom, and my mother-in-law is in England a lot visiting my sister-in-law, and so she like did Thanksgiving dinner, but traditionally David's working because he works in retail, and I'm off because I work at a restaurant, and it's like one of the very few times that we have off a year. So I don't really do a lot of Thanksgiving-y stuff besides like Black Friday shopping, which is actually a question on here, so I better shut up and quit rambling. Question 3, do you call the season autumn or fall? I always call it fall. I have referred to it as autumn, but generally it's fall. Number 4, trick or treat. And I would normally say treat because, I don't know. I don't have an answer, like a long answer for that. I would just go with treats. Number 5, carve a pumpkin or eat pumpkin pie. 100% would rather carve a pumpkin. As much as I love the smell of pumpkin and pumpkin-y scented things, I do not like the taste of it. So I don't eat pumpkin pie. And number 6 is haunted house, haunted hayride, or haunted corn maze. I don't have a favorite because where we always go for like Halloween-y stuff is this place, it's in Michigan, called the Nile Scream Park. I'm not sure how like famous it is. I mean, to hear them advertise and talk around here, it is like world renowned. I'm not really sure how world renowned it is or if anybody else has heard of it. If you guys have heard of it or if you've went there, you should totally let me know. Last year is when I had like all the health stuff starting, so we didn't go. And the year before that, I had actually hurt my knee really bad, so we didn't go. But other than that, usually David and I go every year, and we love it, and it's really fun. And I don't have to choose for question 6 because they have haunted houses, haunted hay rides, and haunted corn mazes. I guess if I had to choose, I'd say haunted house, just because it's like the more traditional answer. And I've probably been to more haunted houses than the others, but I like all of them. I just like Halloween and being scared, and I like it all, so all of the above. For the question and answers, there's what, 6 of those. Favorite Halloween candy, probably Reese's pumpkins. This year they have Franken cups, and like I'm a sucker for anything Frankenstein-y. So I got those, and they're like chocolate at the top and like the white chocolate cream or whatever at the bottom that's been dyed green. So like Frankenstein-y stuff. So that's probably my favorite. They have bats too. Just Reese's. Period. I love Reese's. They're my favorite thing. 2, do you shop Black Friday? Yes. Like I said, traditionally every year that I've worked at the same job for 20 plus years, and traditionally we get that day off. And I remember going with my grandma when I was a kid, and when it was actually on Friday. Now it's moved to kind of Thursdays, and this year I hear it's going to be online, pretty much solely online, at least at Walmart. So, but yeah, I usually ask for the Friday off in case they switch to the Friday again rather than Thursday, and we always go. So if David's working, and I will go by myself, but I usually try to get like my sister to go, or Damon, or somebody to go with me. Yeah, but yeah, we always go and do it. I've upgraded my phone pretty much each Black Friday that there's an upgrade for it, because I'm cheap. I'm thrifty. Question 3. One thing you love about the fall and one thing you hate. I love everything about the fall. If I have to narrow it down, my absolute favorite thing is just literally the feeling of fall. Like, I know that kind of puts the scent and the sounds and everything all together, the crispness of the air, but like that, like the feeling of it to me, like, okay, I don't know how much you believe in these things, but in my religion, there is like, how do I put it, like a veil. It's called the veil between worlds, and it's when it's easier for spirits and things to come and communicate. And to me, that there's just like a mystique about it. There's like a magical feeling in the air once fall hits, and you can feel the veil thinning. And I love it. I love everything about the feeling of fall. So that's my answer as far as love, and it's the feeling of. What do I hate about fall? Nothing? I can't think of one single thing that I hate about fall. I hate when it ends. I hate when it ends, I guess, would be the answer, because like I live for the fall. My favorite fall accessory, hoodies. I love hoodies. I'm about to start bringing out, like, I'm already wearing one of my favorite hoodies to work, because the nights are all chilly and stuff when we're getting out of work. But I actually wore it today because it was only in the low 60s, the high 50s, the low 60s or something like that. I think it was in the high 50s actually. So hoodies, definitely. I like them snuggly and big, and I love a new hoodie that's got like that fleecy inside feeling. I love hoodies. Like, I just love snuggling down in them and being comfortable. 5, favorite Halloween movie? Gosh, that's hard. 'Cause, okay, my favorite Halloween, like, franchise villain, if you're talking, like, old 80s Halloween, 80s, 90s movies, is most definitely Jason from Friday the 13th. I have a very wide collection of Jason shirts. I love Jason. I have, like, a little Jason stuffy. I love Jason. I'm thinking about trying to crochet him, even. I love Jason. But, like, my go-to Halloween type movie is pretty much anything in the Conjuring universe. If you're not familiar with the Conjuring movies, there's the Conjuring 1 and 2, they have The Nun, they have The Curse of La Llorona, and they have the Annabelle movies, 1, 2, and 3. And I hear there's going to be a third Conjuring, you guys, so for everybody who's excited about that, yay! But the Conjuring franchise is my favorite as well. I like Jeepers Creepers too. Is it weird that I like Jeepers Creepers, like the second one, better than the first one? Do you guys ever do that? Do you like the sequel or the second in a trilogy or the third in a trilogy more than the first one? Anyway, I'm gonna go with that as an answer. All my answers are really rambly, but like seriously, I love everything about this season. Like, last question. What are you dressing up as for Halloween this year? I know it's a really lame answer to say myself, but, and I don't mean myself like you see me right now, because like I sort of feel like there's a more socially acceptable myself, and then, which is this, and then there's like I am goth, I am a witch, I like a full face of dark makeup, and I basically just kind of like dress up to the gothy nines, or however you want to put it. Like, I dress up like I'm my gothy self going clubbing or something. I don't know how to put it, but that's how I dress up. I like to, in my old house, our old town had like, I don't know if it's because it was a small town and there was like nothing else to do for the kids, but like, we had so many trick-or-treaters, like so many. We had, you know, those giant bags of candy. I mean, I used to like start buying them as soon as they hit the shelves, and I'd buy a couple a week, and we would go through all of them. And my mom, when she was alive, used to like just give us, like, we'd come over and we'd come back with a random bag of candy or something, just because my mom was just like, here, have some of this. Almost every year I would end up busting into the candy from my mom for the last of the trick-or-treaters. Now that I moved here into this town, there's trick-or-treating. It's a bigger town, like a lot bigger town. Even, like, it's a tourist town, but even when it's not tourist season, it's a more populated town by far than the last place I lived, the last two places that I lived. But, like, the trick-or-treaters are basically down on Main Street, sort of, the Main Street. There's no street called Main Street, but, and we don't get anybody. Like, we're between, there's, like, apartments that way, and there's, like, a big trailer park that way, and I kind of figured that we'd get a bunch of kids. So, like, my first year here, I bought bunches of candy, excuse me, I dressed up, and we had literally, like, 3 kids who happened to be going by. I was like, yeah, we'll hit the Halloween looking house. And I mean, you've seen my house, like, we haven't even put out, like, full Halloween decorations yet, but, like, all year round I'm the Halloween house, and I still don't get any trick-or-treaters. So I don't know why I went off on that rant when I was talking about what I'm gonna be for Halloween, because yeah, for Halloween I'm gonna be me. And then, even though I tagged myself into this, I definitely invite you to tag yourself into it too, and let me know in the comments if you do a video, because I want to hear it, I want to see it, I want to watch everybody's tag. I didn't know this was a thing until Terry and Ella of No Catchy Name did this, but I want to see everybody's answers. I love it. If you don't have a channel and if you want to just answer down below, that's cool. I'm very interested in your falliness. But I will also tag a few people. I don't remember if I was only supposed to tag 3, but I would like to tag Debbie, the Canadian crocheter. I would like to tag Rose of Rose Likes Crochet. I would like to tag Courtney at Fiberfox Studios, Christy at Crochet Creations by Christy, and Sandy from Crochet A Canada. Particularly ladies, I would love to hear your answers. And Gary from Urban Yarns, and Ross, the smells great guy, smells like yarn. I want to hear you guys' answers. So if you're watching this, or if you guys are talking to them, tell them that I tagged them, please. But yeah, please answer down below and let me know what your favorite things about fall are. And just thanks for watching my videos. I'm gonna end this because I have another video to do, and I will talk to you guys later. I love you guys. Bye.